All right, I'm sitting here with Mississippi, or Michelle, right?
Yes.
That's what you go by, Mississippi?
Yes.
All right. You want to tell me just a little bit about yourself, where you're from, age, stuff like that?
I'm 42. I'm from Pascagoula, Mississippi. I left July 4th, 2015 to come up here. I was bad off on Lupanas. It was just ridiculous. I wanted a different life. I wanted my life back, so a job opportunity came up to come up here and work at the shipyard. And we're gonna load the car up, take enough medicine to get us here and detox. Found Somerset, 2 hours being here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, like, two hours of getting into Philadelphia.
Yeah, it took me 2 hours basically.
To find Kensington.
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably not even.
Wow. Well, it just shows you, like, as us addicts, you can, if you want drugs, you're gonna get them.
Yeah. The ride up here was bad. A 2-day trip took us almost 5 days. We stopped in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Then we couldn't figure out how to get out the mountains. Ended up wrecking the car. Car broke down in Henderson, North Carolina. Here we're out of pills. We're out of everything.
Man.
And, well, we ended up on heroin there. And we said we'll just get a little bit of that to get us here. Had to get a Greyhound. We finally get here. And me, the addict that I am, con artist or whatever you want to call me, I conned my husband into, let's just go get a couple bags to get us settled, and then we'll just go from there. We'll detox from there.
Let me blow this real quick. So you kind of talked him into getting a couple bags when you were up here. That's
yes.
it. Okay.
And he tried to figure out how to get there, so we found Somerset. I'm gonna find whatever I want where I'm at.
Yeah.
So we got really bad off on the heroin here, and I decided to go to Keystone. I went to Keystone 2016. A week and a half being out of Keystone, I actually told my husband that I was gonna leave him if he didn't go to rehab. I sent him to rehab next. While he was in rehab, I relapsed, and I come up to Kensington and I overdosed. It was a bad overdose. They didn't think I was gonna make it. I was in ICU for 2 weeks. Tubes down my throat. I learned how to read and write. I was Jane Doe. Nobody knew me here. I came through that, and I messed around for a little bit, and then I ended up getting back on methadone. Well, I did pretty good on methadone. I was taking Xanny, so they said I needed to go to rehab. So while I was in rehab 2017, my dad passed. I tried, and I relapsed again. And since 2017, I've been on the streets out here. It's gotten bad. I've overdosed 6 times. I'm homeless. I do what they call dates.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous. I've been kidnapped. I've been raped.
So, I don't want to get into it. Sexual assault is part of your story down here.
Yes.
Okay. It seems like every girl that does dates is...
Oh, yeah. You guys put to your head. It's very dangerous. You can't even walk the streets now. The only thing around right now is fentanyl.
Yeah.
People are dropping. I've lost so many people. I lost my husband 2 years ago.
Oh, wow. Sorry about that.
It's hard. I have kids at home, and it's like I can't get myself off of this. I think I'm addicted to the life. I've been caught by the police. I've worked on the block selling drugs. I've done everything out here just to maintain my habit. And it's like I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
It's hard. You don't know if that bag's gonna take you out or you're gonna come through. I got kids in Mississippi. I have a grandchild that I ain't seen in 9 years. I want help, but I don't know if I want help.
Yeah. It's good that you're honest with yourself about that, because it's not gonna work unless you really want it to.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any, let's say you decide you want to get help, right? Do you have any sober support out in the world that you could utilize, or are you completely...
I do. I actually have a friend that's reading for me. I lied to him. I say that I'm on methadone right now, which I'm trying to. I'm in a bind right now with insurance. I've tried to get on methadone, but they have to fill your insurance. I'm stuck in Delaware County's system. I feel like I'm a dog chasing its tail. I want to help so bad right now, and I'm trying, but this addiction just keeps me procrastinating, not putting one foot in front of the other. And to tell you the truth, I don't know which foot to put in front of the other.
Yeah. Now, the withdrawal from this fentanyl and the trank, it comes really fast, does it?
Yes. Within 2 hours of doing a shot, you're sick or less.
Just a couple hours.
Just a couple hours. And you're pushing it back into you. The withdrawal is horrible. I remember last time I went to jail, they kept me in medical. They thought they were going to have to hospitalize me. I was under for 7 days. Within them 7 days, they said I was just puking green bowel. And I lost 15 pounds within that withdrawal, within 7 days.
And you're already a skinny woman on top of that, so 15 pounds is a lot for someone at your size, you know?
Yeah. So, I got some health issues I'm trying to get taken care of. And it's also putting infections in people.
Yeah.
I had an infection pocket bust in my hand. I have to have surgery. I can't pull this finger straight. It's locked. They can't. I'm battling with thyroid cancer right now. I can't even go get treatment from that because I gotta take care of this infection in my body.
Oh, so you're dealing with cancer right now?
I just found out, yeah.
Wow.
So, and it's like I'm not taking care of myself like I should. Gotta put that bag first. And half the time you're not even getting well, you're going to sleep and waking up sick.
Yeah, a lot of the people that I talk to, it's like they say they get high and then it's asleep and then they wake up and they're sick again. It's like they don't even enjoy the high anymore.
No.
Man.
Yeah. And I don't even have any veins to hit anymore. I can't even hit myself anymore. I don't know if I should say that, but people are coming in with their legs, they're losing their arms and legs. It's nothing but their flesh is gone. It's nothing. Thank God. I mean, I do take care of myself well enough to go get treatment.
So are you dealing with open sores now?
Not really. I took care of them. I actually have an abscess or something going on here from a miss. I tell myself I never shoot my leg, and I'm bound to nowhere else. I did have crocodile here. You can see this vein. It was a big hole. I took care of it. Yeah. It's a scar I'm gonna look at forever to remember the disease of this addiction. And I do want help. I do want treatment.
Now, have you went to a place like Prevention Point and asked them about resources or anything like that?
I did. I'm actually in the Beacon House.
Okay.
They're helping me get housing.
Oh, so you're in the shelter there?
Yes.
Okay, so that was my next question.
I just got in there and I'm getting housing. I'm getting treatment, try to get on methadone, and I don't want to, because if I go to rehab for 30 days, I'm going to lose my bed. That does not make sense.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So I'm trying to get housing or something. See, and then I leave rehab and I get back on the street, and I'm going to do the same thing. It's like I got locked up. Not last Christmas before. I got out in May. I did 6 months. For the first time in my life, I had joy. I could see past my addiction. I was ready. I said, I got a bed. I'll just tell them, and I'll do what I have to do. I get out of jail because they didn't know where I was. I lost my bed. So I'm out here. The only people I know, I go to a friend's house because I heard while I was in jail, he died from an overdose. He just got out of jail and died from fentanyl. So I go to console my friend, and next thing I know, I'm smoking 3 rocks, and I've got a needle in my arm, and I overdose. I got a scar down on my leg from falling on the bed, up the bed, and it's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
So it's like you're stuck with this demon, and you can't get rid of him.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, it is extremely hard to get off the streets once you're down here. it takes a lot of work, you know.
It is.
And a lot of times, you guys don't even know what work you need to do to get off. You know, it's overwhelming. You know.
Yeah.
And it's like the system set up for like every time you try and do something, there's roadblocks in front of you.
Yes.
You know, so it gets frustrating.
It does.
I understand that.
And I mean, I suffer with depression, anxiety. I mean, and then
I
just
feel a lot of trauma on top of all that.
yes. So they say we feel like this is easy, but this is actually hard out here.
Yeah.
And then you have these people coming in thinking they can give people a peanut butter sandwich and a bag to eat, and that's helping.
Yeah.
Or a warm jacket or something. No, it's not gonna help. Like, here's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But you don't see the people that are dying and suffering. Yeah.
So you do have housing, which is very important.
Yeah.
Now, have you talked to them about going to rehab and what they have said? Is it you just automatically lose the bed, or is there something they can do? Have you asked them, at least?
I asked my caseworker, and she said, unfortunately, you probably will lose the bed if you're gone for so many days. But they gotta do something. I mean, I'm gonna go in there, try to talk to the head lady, and I don't want to put any names out, but, and see, tell them, it's not fair, I need treatment.
Yeah. Yeah, and the housing is so important. Like you said, if you don't have housing when you leave treatment,
Yeah.
you're gonna come back to this madness again.
Exactly.
Now, I left the city completely. When I went to rehab, they offered me a bed and recovery house up in Bucks County in Croydon. It's a little town that, you know, I'd still live up there to this day. So I took that. I just got out of the city, you know. It was the only probably way I'd clean up. It's got to be damn near impossible to clean up here,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, it can be done, but
I mean, in Baton Rouge, I got clean in a crack house, stopped smoking crack in a crack house, and got my way out of there. But then eventually started smoking crack again. So
yeah.
after I got out, got on my feet and got things going and had money and all this stuff, I lost cars, place, and then blew it all.
Drugs call the name, and I get it, man. I struggle. Like I said, fortunately for me, like when I stopped and then I said fentanyl came right out, and that it scared the wanting of me to do drugs right out of me. I just seen everyone die, you know, and being down here, seeing what you guys are going through, it's
hard.
Yeah, it doesn't look fun, and I get upset when people like I told you, call you guys zombies and all this stuff. It's like, man, you guys, that's someone's daughter you're calling a zombie.
And that's what I tell people. I'm like, how can you judge? And me being out in Kensington, I got more compassion towards the homeless and everything. They stereotype. Well, there's lawyers that do drugs, smoke coke, or do whatever. Now, just because we're on the street, we're junkies and alcoholics, but you're not looking at your doctor, your lawyer, your next door neighbor. You're one blink of an eye being on the street too.
Yeah. And like I like to say in the videos I make, like, even us normal working people are maybe 2 paychecks away from sleeping right next to you in a shelter.
Exactly.
It doesn't take a lot. A lot of us are 1 paycheck away.
Yeah.
You know, and it's.
Yeah.
You don't realize how
Yeah.
easy it is to get in this position,
Yeah.
and then how hard it is to get out once you're down here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. I really appreciate you taking the time to have this conversation with me. Hopefully, I can get your number, and we can, keep talking, and hopefully get you into a program. It is hard, but you can't. And now with the cancer thing, it actually might. And this is going to be terrible to say. It might be easier to get you into a.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. But I think that's something we should try and work on. That's cancer's scary.
I can say one thing. When I got caught by Strike Force, hi police, they were very nice. They fought for me to not send me to jail and get me treatment. They fought for me to get the passport.
You're talking to the Philadelphia, the Strike Force here?
Yes.
Okay.
They come in here, and I'm going to tell you what, they treated me with so much respect. They didn't look at me as a junkie. They looked at me as somebody that needs help.
That's good.
And that meant a lot.
Yeah. I'm very critical of the police here a lot of the time. So
I am to a lot of the police,
Yeah.
but them too.
yeah, so that's good. I'm glad it's
That
good to
re-
give them credit when they deserve it. So that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wish you luck. You know, it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
You know.
It's gonna be an uphill
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah.
Won't even go up from here.
Yeah, but you know, you seem like a good woman. You deserve a better life than what you're living now.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night. Day.
You too.